It's happening.
Welcome everyone to the first ever Tekken 8 Tekken World Tour Finals. I'm Rip, here with Markman Boom.
It's fun. I'm so excited.
Oh,
to be
top
here.
3 in the back.
This is our first time, I believe, doing TWT commentary together.
It had to happen
So
eventually.
it's going to be really fun. We have a fun-filled day. Some of the best Tekken players from around the world, they're going to be going at it, and I'm just excited to see us being able to crown by this weekend the first TWT champion for Tekken 8.
Exactly. We got a whole new format this year, 4-day event. Of course, we've got the global leaderboard side. We've got the regional.
Oh, they are doing the group
leaderboard
draw.
side, then
They're doing the group
last
draw right now.
qualifier, Finally, all the way down to the top 16.
It's going to be fun. And, of course, again, we were talking about it. We have the best players here. It's been a long year, you know, with the new Tekken game. It's going to be very exciting. Which region is going to take it? That's the question. Which region is going to take it? There's a lot of people. They have a shot. They have a shot. They have a shot. I mean, there's still the LCQ. That's going to be exciting. So I'm excited.
We have a lot
to
of
see
shots.
that. Before we get into that, I want to give a lot of love to our friends over at Chipotle for always supporting the fighting game community and, of course, the Tekken World Tour. Lots of love to them. But, man, you know what, Rip? I got to ask you, who do you think is going to be taking it today? I mean, obviously, we're not going to figure out who's the champion, but we will.
Overshane, thank you for the prime.
Actually, we're going to find out who's going into the group stages and which groups everyone's going to be falling into, but also who's going to be qualifying for our top 16s.
Exactly. And I don't know who's going to be in what group even, right? So that's what we got to sort out first, right? We've got all the players ready to go. We're going to find out who of the global leaderboard are going to end up in which groups. So let's send it on over to Tasty Steve on the stage to figure us all out.
First and
Group
foremost,
draws.
let me say shout outs to the boy, Markman and Rip. It's a pleasure to actually be on the stage talking about some Tekken 8 here at the Tekken World Tour Finals 2024. Now, look, if you guys are new here, let me break down how this works. As you can see, we have a global leaderboard that is really going to put things into perspective.
Damn,
the
he's spitting in the
top-ranked
mic.
4 players will be sitting, waiting to choose their groups, while we take the rest of the ranked players from the global leaderboard.
Is it loud enough for you
will
guys?
be choosing
Is
their
it too
groups.
quiet?
Now, with that, the top-ranked players, they do get the opportunity to interrupt one time and choose a group that they would go into without interruption. That will also go by placing on the global leaderboard. So as you can see, it's already set up in order. But with that, we have the best Tekken 8 players in the world. We're about to crown our first Tekken World Tour Tekken 8 champion, but it starts here, so I'm glad you guys are joining us. So let's get to our first player who will have the opportunity to choose his group. With that, one of the strongest Tekken competitors out there. If you've been watching Tekken 7, you've been watching Tekken 8, one of my friends, one of the best players out there, make some noise for Kakoma!
The plosives, it's oral. That's a really funny
Kakoma gets the opportunity
Twitch
to
message.
pick his group first, a hard-fought season here. I like how the rest of the players are leaning in. They're like, where is he going to go?
Oh, so top 4 get to interrupt.
Teasing with the group C or D. Okay. Come on, Kakoma, give me a choice. I'm listening.
Get the D out for Kakoma.
First on the board, Kakoma with Group D. Go right there. Go right there. Kakoma taking Group D. Once again, he's one of these players we've been seeing throughout Tekken 7 and especially Tekken 8, getting a spot here to try to be our first Tekken 8 Tekken World
they get
Tour
to choose
champion.
where to go.
With that, my little brother all the way from the Philippines made a big splash when it
Must
came
be
to
by
Combo
random
Breaker,
pick?
as well as just Tekken 8. I'm glad
Oh
to
no,
see him up
in
here.
order.
AK,
Kakoma, then
come on up.
AK.
All right, AK, where we going? Got a lot of empty groups up here, leaning towards Group A. But once again, this is really going to shape the tournament.
He's putting his name upside down.
Group C.
Okay.
Group C is where he's going to go. Do me a favor, AK, walk right here. All right, Group C. So we got Group D, Kakoma, Group C, AK. But of course, one of the strongest regions when it comes to Tekken nowadays. You can't say Tekken without mentioning them. Pakistan in the building. The John coming up next to pick his spot and go into one of these groups. As a fellow King player, I love seeing a King player up here. And he's got a new haircut, too. My man is in business mode.
He did get a haircut,
All right, let's
yeah.
see what group he chooses to go to, though. At the top, the head of Group B, and we still don't have any interruptions by the players. Here you go, right here. So you guys okay over there? No interruptions so far. Arslan looks a little confused. He doesn't. Arslan's like, I can't believe he just did that. All right, here we go. Oh, wow. I already said I got a little brother up here, but I got another little brother up here all the way from the States. Make some noise for Shadow 20Z.
Ooh.
Coming on up here. Let's see the group that he chooses.
Yo,
to
Solo
go
Frosty.
in.
Thank you for the
Goes
5
right
gifted.
to the King group.
That's very
Group
generous.
B.
Thank you so much.
Hit right here,
And
hit
thank you,
right
More
here.
Lady.
Wow.
And Krazomi.
That's really interesting, especially
And
if you look
Overshane.
back at some of the matches
Oh.
that Shadow has had this year. This does
Shadow
say a
targeted
lot.
the
And
John?
none of the players of yet has interrupted, so
Whoa.
this is telling a very big story. But of course, this is the Tekken World Tour Finals. We got some returning champions. One of them, none other than Chikuren. Has the opportunity to pick a group of his own. And now we already got 4 players.
Thank you for the prime, Solo Frosty. Appreciate you. And thank you, Beppo619. Whoa!
Shadow 20Z, Chikuren.
Everybody packing Group B. What is this?
Thank you so much. You guys are still good. No
What-
interruptions, huh?
What information do they have?
They seem really happy with the pick so far. But of course,
Thank you for the
we
resub,
have to
Avery.
talk about the UK. We have to talk about how strong their presence
Yeah, everybody
is.
jumping the John. What is this?
Make some noise for Joker.
Joka. Is Joka gonna jump that group?
So Joker has the opportunity right now. We still have 2 virtually empty groups. And he
Hey,
goes
what,
to
dude?
Pakistan, USA, Japan.
What is the
UK.
deal?
Group B is where they're gonna.
What
be.
is the?
It looks like look at.
Is Ulsan gonna snipe that group? He looked
this
like.
is sizing up to be ridiculous already. And then of course we have another returning TWT champion. We have another returning TWT champion back to the stage. My friend and a recent father.
Yeah. They're trying to dodge, I guess, a top 4 seed.
Rank 2.
Do they want revenge against the John? Is that what it is?
Getting a lot of love in the audience. I like this. The crowd is behind him.
No way,
Where's
bro.
rank 2 gonna
Joka
go?
is a skew.
Remember, guys, you do have the opportunity to interrupt. You have the opportunity. If you put there, you can put in any group, but if it's full, it's full. Your choice.
Honestly, this pool looks good for Rangshu, no?
He's been here before. He looks back at the panel to make sure. He is really thinking about it. Don't listen to ripping him. Don't go to B. Don't listen to those guys. Follow your heart, Rangchu. Joe Arsenal Ash trying to influence him says, go to A. Quiet over there. Why could I hear that? Quiet.
Oh, they must have turned down the volume or something again.
Fight is a better question.
All right, let's leave it at that and see.
Oh, he is really mulling it over.
I think they turned it down.
He continues to look at the rest of the top-ranked players. Bro, we ain't got all day, Rangchu. Come on now. Running out of time on my beads here, dude.
He fake checked his watch. That's so funny.
Rangchu
Oh,
goes
okay.
to Group C. Gonna be joining AK. That was a hard-fought decision. That was a tough one. And still, no interruptions from the. Okay, all right. I just wanted to be sure. All right. One of my favorite Jin players in the world, and a brother of mine. Make some noise for Rafe. Rafe, come on up.
Reef? Dude. It's also not
He
Rafe.
said I call him Reef. We're cool like that?
Thrive.
All right, where do you want to go? Still 2 virtually empty groups. Group C getting a little full.
An interruption, I think, is
You guys do have the
a top 4
option
seed can
to
snipe a
interrupt.
pool
know
they
about
want.
the interrupt. They know that they can interrupt.
Or
at
maybe
any
they
point.
can tell
No
someone,
more
"Don't go to
bleeding
that
forward
pool."
Like he has a question or two.
Maybe it's you tell them they can't go to a
guys
pool.
can Interrupt. Raif taking his time right now.
I'm not sure what that is, though.
Wow, he's looking at the other players to confirm whether he should go to a group. Raif, you know better. Come on now. Come on now.
Yeah, interrupt, but what does that mean? Do they just say, no, don't go to that pool?
Joining AK and Rangchu, Rafe, gonna be the 3rd play in Group C. Thank you so much. One of the legends of Tekken coming up. One of my friends, recently married. I'm glad he is here for the TWT Finals. Make some noise for Chanel.
Oh, yeah, Chanel just got married.
Quick with a Group A. He didn't even get time. Did you guys want to interrupt him? It was not even time. Oh, XY. All right, so, guys, why are you guys so interested in the group that they picked? Did you guys not want to fight Rangchu? Did you guys not want to
Yeah, Rangchu's scary. Rangchu's really scary.
You're scared? Look at Atif down there. You okay? You okay?
Atif is like, what the?
Bull gold. No?
Okay, wait.
Oh,
He interrupted Chanel, so what does that mean? Wait, no, Chanel went to Group A.
The floor is yours. And he closes
Oh,
out.
they get to
Group
snipe
B.
the
I think you
pick
sit back
order.
down. I think you sit back down. Oh, no.
Interesting.
Oh, wait. Mulgold, come back.
So Mulgold thinks he can clear
Why?
Group B.
Why Group B?
Why?
Because I think no one interrupts in Group B, so I think Group B is okay for me. Yeah, so I grouped
Okay.
Group B. Yes.
Great choice. We see Group B already.
It's still
rounded
quiet?
out. The John, Shadow 20Z, Chicorin.
My editor's gonna have to turn it up.
Mulgold is gonna be all of Group B.
He
And then,
said
of course, we got another gym
Group B
player
looked
coming
good
up.
and
There's
nobody
a lot
else
of those
picked it,
going around
basically.
these days. Make some noise for CBM. All right, let's see. We still have two virtually empty groups. Group A and Group D empty. Group B full. Group C, you got 2 more spots. If any one of the players over here that are ranked top 4, if you would like to interrupt, let me know at any time. If you want to go, if you would like to come in and interrupt, you can do that. He'll still get the pick. CBM going to Group A. Okay. CBM going to Group A. Chanel there as well. So we got 2 very strong opponents right here in this Group A. But we also still have Group D, which is essentially empty outside of Kokoma. Nobody.
I almost typed Jid
Kokoma,
Noctis.
I'm guessing. But of course, you still got Chanel and CBM. But coming up, make some
Atif.
noise for the Law Extraordinaire. You heard Rip go off. Double.
I had to screenshot that.
So before we get into this, any players want to interrupt? No? No? All right, Mr. Double, the floor is yours. Looking like he's going towards Group C.
Group C is crazy.
All right.
Group C is some of the
only has
fastest
1 more
players.
spot left.
AK,
3 of the
Rangchu,
players that are top
Rai
on the
F,
global leaderboard
Double.
Still holding on to their spot for last. Group C has 1 more spot remaining. Group B completely filled. Group A, 3 spots. Group D has 4 spots remaining.
They get to
With
choose
that
their
being
group
said,
in
I talked
order
about
of their
Tekken
leaderboard
loyalty.
placing.
This is one of them. Guys, make some noise for Nobi. Go straight to Group D right above Kokoma. Would any of you guys like to interrupt right now? Ulsan standing up. Ulsan, you got something to say?
Oh.
Go right there. Go right there. It's okay, Nobi. It's all right.
Stage direction.
Ulsan,
Top 2 from each group move on. Atif stood up too. Dragunov Group D for Dragunov.
But if it goes in point of ranking points, he tells him no. He says no. Uh-oh, he's eyeing Group C. I can tell. He's eyeing Group C. Arslan trying to influence him, telling him to go to Group C. Don't listen to Arslan. You follow your heart. Follow your heart, Ulsan. Looks back at Group A. Ooh-wee. He's thinking about it. He's looking Group C up and down. I like the choices here. Oh, he is really thinking about this, and he chooses
Group D, Dragunov Group. Oh, Atif has to pick this one, please. Oh, look at him. He is pondering.
Why Group D?
The first thing I want revenge against Nobi. Kokoma, I respect him. Yeah.
And you respect Kokoma. All right, thank you so much. Go right down here. So we only have Group A with 3 spots, Group C with 1 remaining spot, Group D with 2 remaining spots. No Group B spots are available. We still have 2 players that are top ranked who can interrupt at any time. Will they? Probably, but let's see what happens next. Our next player, make some noise for Farzine. Come on up.
Oh, Farzine. Where's Farzine gonna go? Farzine is so scary to fight unless you fight him a lot. And even if you do, he cooks everybody. He's so hard to get like lock down.
Group A, the emptiest. Group C has one spot remaining. If you're feeling comfortable, that's the spot you're going to go to.
The only person that made it look doable was AK and Combo Breaker. Did he just say double butt? Farzine won the boss tournament? Was that really recently?
All of these groups are ridiculous, but this is one of those too.
Fee, are you not playing at the LCQ? Well, considering that I'm home right now.
It's not easy here. Oh, he's really thinking about it.
I decided to stream it instead.
I'm curious what the thought process is. Like, who does he not want to fight? Really taking his time representing that
online LCQ
squad.
is crazy.
He just shook his head at one of these groups. I don't know which one it was.
He can still make it.
Not like one of them. And Group D has only one spot remaining.
Farzine. Okay.
After Farzine chooses his. So now Group D, only one spot. Nobi, Kakoma, Ulsan, and Farzine holding it down. But of course, Group C with one spot remaining. Group A seems to be the most spots remaining, but I'm sure our next
There's no way Atif does this in Group D.
Out here on the Tekken World
Group
Tour.
Dragunov for real.
One of the champions you need to look out for. Make some noise for Lohai.
Lohai. I'll have to rearrange this real quick.
Remember, Atif, Arslan, you guys have the opportunity to interrupt. Always forget how tall Lohai is.
Oh my god, the song is repeating, guys. I'm gonna lose my mind.
Group D still has a spot. Group C has a spot. Group A, however, has the most spots. Group C comes to a close. AK, Rangchu, Raif, Double, and Lohai will round out Group C. So Group B and C completely full. We only have Group A and Group D with spots remaining. Group A on the most. But of course, we got a specialist out there.
Came from YouTube. Welcome, welcome.
I've known him. Make some noise.
Thank you so much.
John. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, Osai. I said Osai. Yo, Arslan, you gotta wait.
Oh.
You want to interrupt? Is that what you're telling me right now? Well, if that's the case, you come here.
What is there to interrupt? Aren't the groups full?
Make your selection. There's only two groups he can
Was he dodging Lohai?
Now you can see Atif.
His interrupt is so late.
Wait till the next one.
He put himself in A?
Goes to Arslan.
Why'd he do that?
Right over here.
That doesn't make
Right
sense.
here. Why?
I don't know.
You don't
Yeah,
know.
he doesn't know.
All the other players. What do you mean?
I don't want to go to Group D. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't want to fight Ulsan, Nobi, and Farzine.
He doesn't want to fight Dragunov and Farzine. That makes sense.
So, yeah.
Well, good luck. Go this way. Thank you so much, Jod. It's now you. You can't go. Wait. It's only one. It's only one. To my understanding, it's only one.
Only one what?
Anytime? Atif, come on up. You come over here. Atif, pick your spot. No, he's definitely going D. He's going Group D. Atif, we'll flip it around. There we go. Atif rounds.
Oh,
out
Dragunov group.
D.
Yeah.
Nobi, Kakoma, Ulsan, Atif gonna be, and Farzine gonna be the rest of Group D. That's gonna close it out. Why Group D?
A drag-off.
Fight 2 against Ulsan, and
He does want to fight Ulsan.
that's why I chose this one.
Well, you got a chance right now.
The
Go
run
right
back.
here. Atif
Yes!
with the interrupt. I'm sorry we had to put you to the side.
He
like
sniped
that.
Jod.
But Jod, the floor is now yours.
That means John goes here.
Going straight to Group A.
Nina Mirror.
Obviously,
Oh,
that's the only
shit.
choice. Chanel, CBM, Arslan, Ash, and Jod. And now we are to our final player here from the global leaderboard who will be picking the last spot. I'm definitely a fan, and I promise you, you will be too after you see him play. Lee Mashima! Come on up.
Yup.
Obviously, Group A is the only one left.
He shows up in our chat. He's a FDX. He's a FDX chatter. Lee Mishima. Yeah, we got to get him through Group A.
Yeah.
We got to get Lee Mishima through Group A. He plays Lydia and Lee, right?
We have our global leaderboard
Is that right?
round robin groups In order, Group A, you see Chanel, CBM, Arslan Ash, Jod, as well as Lee Mishima. Group B is going to be the John,
Hell
Shadow,
yeah.
Chicory, Joker, Moolgold. Group C, AK, Rongchu, Rife, Double, Low High. And Group D, which is a lot of players avoided, is going to be Nobi, Kokoma, Ulsan, Atif, and Farzine to round it out. Look, I've heard the Peanut Gallery, aka my homies Markman and Rip, talking about what their choices are. Let's send it back to those guys to hear what they have to say.
Hey, okay.
Completely unbelievable. I cannot believe we
Group of Dragonov.
The interruptions were brilliant.
Were they?
They were brilliant in the way where
Oh my God,
I
I got
was
loud
just losing
again.
my mind. I felt like I did more commentary during that 10-minute period than any other portion.
Of the year.
Knee is in the LCQ.
That was incredible. And Group D is insane.
Killer.
Atif going to deal with like YD. Ulsan's there.
Yeah. And
EWC.
Yes.
Yeah.
We just covered the run.
Back.
The EWC
Man,
World
this is
Cup.
gonna be crazy. You
Wait.
guys have now seen it. We're going to
The
be
EWC match.
very shortly, but we have matches after matches after matches throughout the entire day, and I hope you guys are looking forward to it. What do you feel about what we're going to see for Group A?
Arslan is in Group A, right? But look, before we get into what's going to happen in Group A, let's talk about how we got here, right?
Sure.
We got the master events we had throughout the entire year. EVO Japan 2024 is where we kick things off, right? The game has changed so much since back then.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Oh, this
We
is
had
how
Chicken
they
win that
qualify.
one,
Like, who
John
won
Juan
each
Paradise
one?
came down in Africa, AK over Arslan and Combo Breaker, Chanel and Bam in Australia, Moolgold Super Tournament in Korea, and then Atif with that big win at CEO.
Yeah, then we had the mix-up over in France. Double ended up taking that one. Then we had the biggest Tekken tournament of all time at EVO in Las Vegas. Arslan Ash ended up
Jod is
taking
from
that
France.
crown. We went over to Versus Fighting where Moolgold took that. We had Emirates Showdown where Kokoma ended up being the victor. Then at Punishment 3, we had Lee Mishima, who was able to win that one. And, of course, the last master event of the year, we had Tiger Uppercut, and the John ended up taking that victory.
Exactly, right. So that was all the master events. Let's go and talk about the
Substance might
challenger
chatter rated to
events. That's all
DWT.
about
Yo,
the
yo.
Tacoma, Electric Clash kicked off the year. That was one of these like surprise events, and I didn't even know he was going to, right? So that was huge. Shadow 20Z winning 3F. Rife in Brussels Challenge. Nobi.
Atif chose the group, bro. Atif went in there.
Fight Festival, Duke and Lee Mishima winning out there, and then only the best, Arslan Ash.
Yeah, and then we had second win. Rangchu ended up taking that tournament. And then at FV Major, Atif able to take that big victory. We also had crossover with Sin and that Yoshimitsu able to take that. We have Mooring with Dawood able to take that tournament. And then at UFA, going back to France for that Challenger event, Ulsan ended up taking that one. And then we had Thunderstruck. Arslan Ash went out to Mexico, ended up taking that tournament.
Yeah, and Ulsan for Clash of the Olympians. CBM down back-to-back Cape Town Showdown champion too, right? So it's pretty crazy. These players have traveled around the world now, and Arslan Ash, winning multiple events. When I thought about the year, I think about Ulsan winning a lot, but really Arslan, when you look at the results, is the guy who's pulled through a lot. But this is also the regional leaderboard, right? For the guys who didn't qualify at those master events,
This is sick.
challenger events. You see Fear of South and North America, Divine Exorcist for Central America, Noel for South America.
Oh, there's a
Daniel
regional
Prado,
leaderboard?
West
Okay.
Europe, and Kostakis for Eastern Europe.
Yeah, and then at West Africa, we had Shaolin qualify. And in South Africa, we had Yondaime. And then for North and East Africa, we had Dedekati. And then at the Middle East, we had the Sam brothers, Sambro. And then from Pakistan, we had Numan, amazing player.
No, exactly. And we also got from India, Tejan, Book, of course, from Thailand, Alidar, Moyle, and Shonen from Japan.
This is so
just to round it out.
exciting.
And that's our regional leaderboard.
Are they
These
playing
guys
today?
all have
The
round robin format play tomorrow, actually.
Yeah, so we'll be looking forward to seeing
The
those
global
players.
leaderboards
But
play today.
Taking a big snapshot and looking at
What time did
how
it
we
start?
got here, you can see the top
40 minutes
20
ago.
players that we just placed on that group stage leaderboard, and we're going to see these guys clash. The top four, they had a chance to interrupt and kind of interject and put themselves in where they wanted to go. Arslan Ash,
Put themselves
obviously
in,
the leader of the
pause.
pack. First place in points, but just barely over Ulsan, man. This is going to be exciting.
Yeah, when you look at this top 20, if you just take a look at the flags, you can see Pakistan, Korea, Japan, right? Those are the three big regions represented out here. You've got a couple of other
Tournament
nations
format
that
and
squeezed in as
rules?
well, but the big dogs
It's a
really
bit
those three
complicated,
nations,
but I have a
that's really
video
what's
on it.
going
Let me
to
grab
come down. At
that.
least that's what it feels like at this point.
That's what it feels like, but you gotta give credit where credit's due. We have Joker from the UK. We have Jod from France. We have the lone United States representative in Shadow, and then we even have AK from the Philippines. So it's gonna be fun. I think a lot of people have things to look forward to, but we're gonna get started with Group A. That's gonna be super fun. I can't wait to see how that's going to be playing out.
Exactly, but of course we've got the excellent Tekken Festival coming up this weekend. It's Thursday out here, but Saturday and Sunday is when this Tekken Festival will be happening. We'll be at Bell South, should be a first. That's going to be the venue, absolutely free to enter. There's going to be a bunch of side tournaments, side events happening. They're going to have tournaments of Tekken 1, 2, 3, 5, and I believe Tekken Tag won as well.
Yeah, all the old classic games, you can play them on arcade and on the consoles that they were on.
I'm trying to find it real quick.
I
talk about it.
A Tekken party as well on Friday night. So again, if you guys have a chance to make it out to the Tekken, the excellent Tekken Festival in Shibuya, if you're in Japan, you have no excuse not to go. You still have a few days to book a ticket and fly over to Japan and meet us over there, and we'll be able to have a lot of fun together, celebrating the 30 years of Tekken.
Exactly, just a 6-minute walk from the Shibuya station out here. So very easily accessible. And it should be fun. You know, of course, the 30th anniversary of Tekken, it's only going to come around once, man. So
okay, wait. I got to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Hopefully the volume doesn't blow up while I'm gone.
We're going to get into Group A. We're going to get to see a lot of these players going at it. I think it's going to be a fun day. It's going to be a fun day. We're going to see some hearts broken, and we're going to see some people really showing off what they've been hiding and what they've been training for. We had a 2-month span. We had a 2-month span. It's super fun.
Exactly. And here's a look at all our groups. You know, all the players we just saw them place their names up on the board a second ago. But kicking off Group A, we got Chanel and CBM from Korea, Arslan Ash from Pakistan, Jod from France, and Lee Mishima from Argentina out here.
Yeah. I got to ask you, who do you think is going to take it? And, you know, I know.
In this group?
In this group, who's going to make it? There's 2 players that are going to be making it out. And that's what we're going to be focused on here at the start of the day. But again, you guys can see the other groups that are going to be happening a little bit later on. But Rip, I got to ask you, focus in, lock in.
Yeah.
Who do you think are the 2 players that we got to watch out for in Group A?
And we talked about how Chanel has the marriage buff, right?
Yeah.
And so it's like, is it his time finally? We've always seen him kind of come up short of these big events. Like he's gotten second at the Global Championship forever ago. But like maybe now it's a new Chanel.
Yeah. We have the 2 premier Nina players in this group with Arslan, Ash, and Jod.
Ooh, good point.
And Jod, very, very technical. Arslan, obviously, just a solid all-around player, one of the best in Tekken history. Then we have Lee Mishima, who a lot of people maybe would be surprising a lot of these players because using Lydia, the lone Lydia in the field. However, he also plays Lee as well. So I wonder which character he's going to take into the mix. It's going to be fun to see how this is all going to play out. And then you have Jin from CBM.
No, exactly.
I feel like he's a sleeping giant.
And CBM, you know, he started off the year of Tekken 8 very strong. He looked like the strongest CBM ever. And then slowly over time, it looked like he's just kind of fallen off over the year. But then at the end, starting to bring it back. So maybe he's back. Maybe it's his time now.
Yeah, I think, are we ready to get started?
I'm ready to get started. Who's our first match?
We'll find out. Let's send it over to the stage and Tasty Steve.
Shout outs to the guys holding it down over there. I appreciate them. I love their insight. It's good to see these guys sitting, talking some Tekken on commentary finally, especially for Tekken 8. But let's get to Group A. We've already said who's going to be in it, so let me remind you guys one more time. First up, come on out, Chanel. Then, of course, we have CBM. Come on up. Then, of course, you can never forget Arslan Ash. Come on down. And then, of course, we do have Jod. Come on up, bro.
Just in time.
Here, a strong newcomer. And last in Group A, Lee Mishima.
Lee Mishima, VDX chatter. Let's go. We want to see him all the way through the end, bruh.
These guys will be battling to see who of these 5 players will make it out. Only 2 makes it out of that group alive. And, of course, they will be going on to the main bracket, but they have to go through this part first. And the first match that we will be seeing will be Chanel versus CBM. It's going to be Korea versus Korea to start off the Tekken World Tour Finals for placement. It's about to be amazing. I can't wait till we get into it. So with that, I'm going to send it back over to Markman and Rip.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed the group draft. The tournament will be starting. We'll be having all the videos on the second channel, highlights on the main channel. Catch you in the next video. Peace.
And that is it for this video. If you like this, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Those really help me out, guys. And check out my other videos where I teach a lot of newbie-friendly tutorials and beginner guides for Tekken enthusiasts. And as you guys may know, I was a Noctis main in Tekken 7. There is no Noctis anymore, so if I play a little subpar, that's probably why I haven't found my new main yet. And I keep telling myself it might be Lily, but I might go back to Steve, because I'm not sure how I do well in high-rank competitive play. And if I lose, I down a bottle of wine. So prevent me from becoming an alcoholic. And like, comment, subscribe today!